Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Shelly. I am 63 years old and I live in Central Florida, and here we talk about Shelly's thoughts over 60. So please subscribe so you don't miss what's going on up in this noggin. So today's topic is going to be about people assuming that when you're over 60, you have nothing to do, right? Or you're retired, you have nothing to do. I can't tell you how many times I've heard, well, why can't you do that? What are you doing? Right? I don't know about you guys, but it seems to me that as we get older, it's not that we have less to do, it's what we're doing shifts, right? I look back when my kids were small, and I was going to work and dropping my kids off, picking my kids up, making dinner, doing dishes, doing laundry, running my parents to and from doctors, doing things. I'm like, how did I do all that, right? Where did I get the energy? And truth be told, I was sick. I was pretty sick. Again, that's a whole nother video. I mean, I'd be doing this stuff with an IV in my arm. So it's amazing to me that now that I'm retired. I've been a stay-home mom, but my husband's retired, I'm retired. And you have someone say, can you do this or that for me? And I've literally been like, well, no, I'm busy. And it's like, well, oh, you're retired, what are you doing? Well, first off, I feel like we've earned the right to say, what if I'm doing nothing and I just want to sit around? That's like, I actually literally said that in another video, like, just say no, I don't feel like it. But we do have a lot to do, right? Just different to-do things. We're still doing laundry, we're still doing dishes, we're still cooking, cleaning, bathrooms, this, that, right? Except now, well, for me, I always had quite a bit of doctor visits. I was always pretty sick, but my husband used to go to the doctors, I'm not kidding, maybe once every year or 2 years. This man was never at the doctors. Me, it was more so. But now that we're older, like even he's going to the doctors more, like, yeah, doctor visits and this and that, and I had cataract surgery, and then I had secondary cataract surgery, and just on and on. We still have a lot of things to do. It's so funny. I was telling my husband the other day, I go, I have to do this kind of exercise in the morning. I got to make sure I log my blood pressure, and did I do this, and my blood sugar, and I have to take this pill and that vitamin, and not so much a lot of meds, but like vitamins, and you want to make sure you're eating right, and did I do this and did I do that? And it's like, right? It's just insane. You still have quite a bit to do, but in different ways. Now, obviously the benefit is, if, example, I have a doctor's appointment and I don't want to go, or I can't go, or whatever the issue, you can shift that around. Yes, and there is a benefit to being retired, where if I just want to sit on the couch and watch Netflix, being retired, we are afforded that, right? We can do that. We could just say, nah, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm going to watch Netflix today. But we still have quite a bit to do. And sometimes, honestly, just anxiety. My anxiety is like, woo, through the roof, right? Since I've gotten into my 60s, not sure what that's all about. But that's a contributing factor. If I don't want to go somewhere, if I don't want to babysit for someone, or if I don't want to, whatever, if I don't want to go to that party, if I don't want to go, whatever, right? Whatever the case. So we still have a lot to do in our, at this season of our lives, but it's different things, right? But I do hear a lot, well, what are you doing all day? Like, I don't know if you guys get that. Do you ever get that from anyone, whether it's your kids, your sister, your brother, maybe you have younger siblings, you're retired, they're not, like, oh, why can't you do this for me? It's frustrating, right? I find it very, almost demeaning, like just assuming that my time is yours now because I'm retired and I'm home. I have to be at beck and call because you're still working, or whatever the issue. I don't think so. So I find that really frustrating. And more often than not, it's somebody who wants a favor, right? They want something from you. Can you pick this up? Can you drop that off? Can you, watch my dog? Can you dog sit? Whatever. Can you watch my kid? Whatever the issue, they want something from you. And for whatever reason, you say, well, no, I'm busy, or whatever, and they get that that attitude. Well, what are you doing? Well, first of all, Becky, it's none of your business what I'm doing. That's first. Yeah, and it's very frustrating. And I hate feeling like I have to explain myself, right? Because like I said, we still have a lot to do in this season of our lives, especially, I'm not saying especially women, but if you're a caregiver for somebody had a stroke, somebody's ill, if you yourself has chronic illness and you have these daily things, it's hard, right? We have to take care of these things. So anyway, that was my quickie thought on that. Let me know what you guys think. Do you have anybody who gives you that, oh, well, what are you doing kind of tone just because you're retired? Like, we don't got nothing to do. Anyway, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.